being an assertive parent by combining kindness and firmness. Hi there. Today, let's talk about an incredibly interesting topic: how to be a parent who's both firm and loving at the same time. Sounds tricky, right? Don't worry. We'll dive into what kindness and firmness really mean and how to balance the two. Trust me, this approach will help you raise your kids better and bring more joy to your family. And if you're wondering, what's my parenting style right now? Then stick around as we explore 4 common parenting styles. By the end, I'm sure you'll see something that feels very familiar. The 4 common parenting styles. First things first, did you know that parenting styles can be grouped into 4 basic types? Each one combines different levels of 2 key factors: kindness, gentleness and affection, and firmness, clarity and consistency. To make it easier, let's take a closer look at each style. Neglectful parents. Uninvolved and detached. Let's start with the first type: parents who are neither kind nor firm. Sounds a bit sad, doesn't it? These are parents who are largely disengaged. They don't set rules or expectations and aren't emotionally present for their kids. This might be because they're overwhelmed with work or dealing with personal issues. Now think about this. What happens to kids who grow up in this kind of environment? They tend to be impulsive, easily influenced by negative habits, and even at risk of engaging in harmful behaviors. Pretty worrying, isn't it? Permissive parents. Too kind. No firmness. Next up, we have permissive parents, those who are incredibly loving, incredibly warm, and incredibly lenient. Whatever the child wants, they'll give in. As long as my child is happy, I'm happy. They're afraid that being strict might make their child feel unloved. Sounds sweet, right? But here's the downside. Children raised in this way often grow up to be impulsive, self-centered, and socially awkward. They struggle to build meaningful relationships and face difficulties adapting to real-life challenges. Authoritarian parents. All firmness, no kindness. Now, let's talk about the authoritarian parents. You've probably heard someone say, "Kids don't know anything, adults are always right." That's the mindset here. These parents are strict, enforce rigid rules, and expect full obedience from their kids. Any disobedience is met with punishment, and they often overlook their child's emotional needs. The result? Kids raised in this environment tend to feel insecure, develop low self-esteem, and have poor social skills. In some cases, they may even experience serious mental health issues. Authoritative parents. A perfect balance of kindness and firmness. Finally, we have the authoritative parents. This is the style we all aim for. Being an authoritative parent means setting clear rules and expectations while maintaining a loving, supportive approach. When your child makes mistakes, you prioritize teaching them life skills and helping them learn, rather than resorting to shouting or punishment. When raised in this kind of environment, kids feel secure, confident, and well-equipped to interact with the world. They understand rules, exhibit respectful behavior, and develop strong mental health. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? How to become an assertive parent. So, how do we put this parenting style into practice? Here are a few key things to keep in mind. Understand your cultural and family context. For instance, in some cultures, being slightly strict about academics can lead to better grades. But this same approach might not work in other cultures, where too much pressure could negatively affect learning. Know your child and yourself. Are you naturally patient or quick-tempered? Is your child sensitive or strong-willed? Understanding both sides makes it easier to find common ground. Be consistent between your words and actions. Sometimes, we say one thing but do another, especially in stressful situations. Take time to reflect and align your behavior with your values. Parenting isn't always easy, but I believe that if you start with small steps and build from there, you'll find the journey rewarding and meaningful. So, what about you? What's your parenting style? Let's hear your thoughts.